One winter's night on the moon, about a year ago, Peter the Hare came out of his hiding place to take a leisurely stroll. When he had travelled for some time, he came across a strange sight. He looked at it in amazement. On the ground there was a large number of white balls, the likes of which he had never seen before in his life. Large white birds hovered about overhead. They filled him with fear as they shrieked and made a loud noise flapping their wings. Peter had never seen birds of such enormous size before. They seemed ready to swoop down and pounce on whatever prey was on the ground at any moment. A large number of humming insects, which he could not name, were flying about in the frosty air. The hare stopped to talk with a very old woman with long grey hair, who was sitting on the ground some distance away. He found it hard to communicate with her, as she was rather deaf. Then she told him that she lived nearby and that her name was Pauline, but he had to speak very loudly so that she could hear him. She said all the birds and insects had arrived on a spacecraft from Jupiter. She knew that because Jupiter was written on the side of the spacecraft. She said she was afraid of the people, as she had heard Jupiter people were very savage and were cannibals, but she didn't know if what she heard was true or not. They were armed with strange weapons which were like guns but made a much louder noise when discharged. So she said she had hid from their view, as she did not like to come into contact with them. They had set out to explore the moon, carrying their weapons. "In that case," said the hare, "I'll hurry off and keep out of their way." "I'll go back and tell my friends," said the woman, "to see what we all should do about this. I very much fear for our safety while they are here." "Good night," said the hare. "I hope none of us will come to harm." "Good night," said the woman. "Hide in a safe place until you hear they have gone."